Open Source Prophetic and Tarot. I want to welcome each and everyone to my channel. I hope everyone is doing amazing, and I want to welcome each and everyone. Just know it's appreciated over here, and it's all love. My first card almost crushed. It crushed in my hand to get out the intuition. So we're gonna do 3. And look, 2 more just flew out. So let's pick them up, and that's the way. So courage, diligence, intuition. So maybe you had the courage to move on from a relationship, partnership, friendship, family, whatever. You had the diligence to move on and work on yourself, grow and expand. Maybe your intuition helped you to move on from whatever situation you was involved in, and this is helping you to guide you, and this is helping you to expand your wisdom. See, something growing on her head. So maybe her knowledge is growing and expanding. Maybe she's very intuitive. Maybe she's a seer, clairvoyance, clairaudience, claircognizance. Maybe she has all the clairs, whatever. But I'm just going by that. And look, this flipped up. So it want to come out. Let's see what it is, what it's saying beneath. Maybe you was around a bunch of people that was a crab in the barrel. Maybe they thought you was beneath them. So this is why you moved on. Or they wanted to push you down so you would be beneath them. Maybe you are very vibrant. Maybe you are someone that's have this star energy, this positive energy. Maybe you had a light over you. Or maybe you're someone that dressed beautiful. Maybe you're just vibrant and radiant. So these people didn't like that energy about you, and they wanted to see you naked. They wanted to strip you apart, tear you apart. They wanted everything to be gone for you. They didn't want to see anything blooming for you. So they was maybe triggered by you. They didn't like how you're just always vibrant in your energy. Let's see what it said. See, maybe because you've been through a transformation. You've been through a period of major healing, and you overcame all those challenges, obstacles that was sent to destroy you. So with you growing and transforming, this is helping you to become more radiant and vibrant. See, look at that. You made a choice to move forward and reflect it and invest in yourself. And maybe you're giving yourself self-love and self-care. You're tending to your own needs. So you're turning in, and you're giving your own self compassionate love. And you made this choice to start focusing on yourself. See the thing at the head, focus. So this is what you're focusing. You're focusing on your own stability, your own growth, your own mindset, your own family, your own things. Look at that. Let's see what this says. Lesson. Maybe you learned a lesson from a relationship, friendship, or whatever, and this is what's helping you to move on. Whoa, I didn't even too long. See, and this is attracting something different from you. Maybe you're meeting like-minded people, people who celebrate you, or if you're working on anything, you're gonna be able to celebrate your success, your gain. Whatever you're doing is gonna work out for you. You're gonna grow. See, one just follow because you accepted these changes and you went with the flow. So you're growing, you're changing, you're evolving, you're making the necessary changes in order to grow for yourself. And whatever you are working on or whatever you're going towards, it's a big fat yes. It's gonna work out for you. It's gonna turn out for you. Everything is gonna be great for you. Maybe you're someone like simplicity. Maybe you like the simplest things in life. Maybe you like to look nice. Maybe you like to look good, but you're very simple. You like to enjoy the simplest stuff of life. You're not materialistic. Maybe you follow the synchronicities and the sign. This is what helped you to get out of your mind and get out that cloud out of your head, your mind, and help you to plant yourself so you could grow and evolve and you could see the sunshine. Roots, look at that. Roots right back after that. Maybe you tap back into yourself and went back into your roots. And this is what's helping you to expand your wisdom, your knowledge, and build yourself and become more stable, attracting stability. Maybe you release fear, or you release negativity or negative energy, or maybe release anything that was holding you back, anything that was, I'm going to let them slide out. Look at that. Safe space. So maybe you shed all of that and you went to heal yourself, which was a safe space for you. But first you had to shed all your own old skin. You had to shed all these people that was trying to keep you bounded, stuck. They was trying to wrap around you. They was trying to take your energy so they could bar you in, because they didn't want you to plan ahead. They didn't want you to have this bright, optimistic future. They didn't want you to be the thinking woman or the thinking man. They didn't want you to be able to be, look at that, it's landed right there. Confirmation. They didn't want you to have this confirmation about them, to know exactly who they are, so you could see their evil ass and you could move away from them. They wanted you stuck in your mind. They wanted you stuck in your head. That is what they wanted you to be. See? They wanted you in anguish. They wanted you in pain. They wanted you walking around with your head down. They didn't want you to be confident. They didn't want you to be bold. They didn't want you to be optimistic. See? They might have had you in a bottle. Maybe they did a jar spell on you because they didn't want you to escape. But you escaped and moved on, and you're entering into a new beginning. And everything around you is growing. So this is what they didn't want for you. They wanted you to be a fool. They wanted you to be stuck. They didn't want you to step into this new portal. But you moved on, you closed that door, and you went forward into a new portal, which is pushing you on a new beginning. You know why? Because you have hope. You're very optimistic, and you're someone that gives love and empathy to everyone. It doesn't matter who they are, what a color they are. As long as their heart is real, you're very loving and caring to everyone. There we go. Let's see. You're someone that's embracing these new changes after moving away from this relationship or friendship that was trying to have you stuck, have you bounded. Maybe they wanted you to be conformed to their BS. You made a wish, and you wished upon a star, and whatever wish you have wished for, it is attracting, because you're very hopeful, you're very optimistic, and you've planned ahead. So whatever you're planning for and your embraces these changes is coming in full force for you, because you did the groundwork, you did the inner work. So things are going to change for you, and it's going to come in for you because you did it. Maybe you're someone, after being through your healing, you're in your childlike energy, you're being fun, you're being optimistic, you're being playful. Maybe you're in your creative energy, creating. Maybe some of your stuff could be playful. They wanted you blind because they didn't want you to be able to see what they was doing behind the moon cycle. All those love spells they was doing to you, they was doing everything. Those jar spell, black magic, voodoo, everything they were trying to do to trap you. They didn't want you to see this. Maybe it was someone you was in a connection with. Maybe you left and you move on. They didn't want to see you move forward, so they tried to trap you. That evil effer. You maybe was patient in this relationship. You gave them love, empathy, time, but they took your time and they went and shared with someone else. They stole all your energy. They had you in this illusion, but you had to break free from this elusive state that they had. Your third eye chakra open up and awake you, and your wisdom awaken you to whatever they was doing. Maybe you're a seer. You have an old spirit, wise, wisdom, knowledge. See, they was having many secrets. They was keeping many secrets in the back from you. They didn't want you to catch on to what they was doing, because they know that when they have you bounded and blocked, you wouldn't be able to be in this abundant energy, and you wouldn't be able to create this abundantness in your life or attract abundance in your life, because they try to keep you at a lower vibration. Expression. Maybe you're someone that's expressing about this, or you're someone that's very artistic or using creative expressions to create whatever you're doing. You're someone that's very strong, bold. You never give up. You have a resistance out of this world. You keep going. If you fall, you get back up. Look at that. Balance. You're balancing out your energy, and this is helping you to flow. Look at that. And you're rising above. So whatever you're doing, wherever you're going, you're rising, you're growing, you're expanding. Things is moving for you. Things is taking off. It's accelerating forward for you. Let me see. Maybe because you were someone that grounded yourself, and this is what bring you into balance. Because maybe you went outside and ground yourself. Maybe you pray. You're manifesting. Let me see. Maybe you're someone that have great imagination, great imaginative skills. You're someone that creates in your mind and you bring it into reality. Maybe after being through a period of rest, recuperation, transformation, and align, this is what's helping you to rise above and move forward. And you're someone that goes out into nature. You like to be serene and you give gratitude. You appreciate nature, and this is what's helping you to move forward and build. And this is creating new opportunities for you because you moved on, you move away, and you're focusing on yourself. You're building, you're growing, you're expanding, you're climbing. Maybe this is something that you took pleasure in doing. You enjoy what you're doing, so it seems like fun to you because you like what you're really doing. Their time is up. They're no longer able to play in your energy or play around with you because you did the work. You set the boundaries and you moved on, and you're maintaining these boundaries. And see, with you going through a period of alignment, this is what's helping you to stay balanced and keep focused, so they're unable to come back into your energy. You've been through a period of major healing. Maybe you had to heal some wounds. Maybe you was in love with someone and maybe you had to heal that part of you. Maybe you had friends that didn't treat you good. Maybe you had to heal that part of you and move on. So this is helping you to see the light. And this is helping you to move closer to your light, your journey. And this is bringing you inner peace, because moving away is bringing you balance. And this is balancing out your energy, and your third eye opening up is bringing you all the messages, and this is bringing you to a form of inner peace. Whatever they tried to do to you, it didn't work. It backfired, and the answer is no. They wanted you drowning because they didn't want to see you above, because they're jealous of the strength that you have and the life that you're living. But you're the one that worked for it. They didn't work for it with their jealous ass. So you had to detox yourself from these people in order to balance out your life and keep your life going. You started focusing on your journey, your healing journey. And with you being healed, you're able to help others to heal and focus. You believed in yourself. You believe that what you're doing is going to help other people, and other people is going to be able to grow and elevate from their pains and trauma that they're facing. Maybe you were someone with very flexible. They tried to bind you. They tried to block you. They tried to belittle you, but you're someone that's always growing and blooming. So this is what they didn't like. They knock you down, you get back up. They knock you down, you get back up. See, you're always flowing. You're someone that's always flowing. No matter what they do to you, you keep getting back up and keep helping yourself, because you're someone that believes in yourself and you're manifesting. Everything you touch, it works out for you because you're in unity. One for all for one. So you're someone that believes in fairness, truth, and clarity. So this is what's going to help you to balance out everything in your life. Open source, like, subscribe.